check this out.
Yo, I grab my dick, spit, hit the blinker, split the Dutch Coronas, token irons without permits. Repertoire, long face, murder, ross the shit. Black Bruce Willis, mixtape, arsonist. Esquire for hire, for total rapid fire. Supplier to any time, Dick Jerry Maguire. You chose the right man to get the plan executed. I get the situation happening before you shoot it. Flow director, surprise you like guess what? The hotter I spit, I'm tripping off smoke detectors. Who next up to get dressed up? I don't pop corks, I pop New York with a dot teleport. The authentic crab will split you in half. I'm a hurricane, you a villain, genuine draft. While you push your S-Class, I'm riding on a giraffe. Uptown naked, smoking the back with hash. Check it, shut your windows and lock your doors. Horn scream louder than Barry Moore when I pour. And when me and my crew walk, we walk on all fours. Atomic dogs, packed in the black you call.
John Blaze, I keep y'all niggas rockin' for days. By Liquas, the essays, around the ways. My own mixtape DJ, I flex. You don't have a clue when I'm doing it. Who is he? I get busy. Rap poker player, look at my eyes, you think I'm bluffing? A 5-year span turns nothing into something. And don't get familiar, the whole entourage don't be feeling ya. Behind your back, they straight killing ya. The ex-headbanger, bad motherfucker. High on Friday with Chris Tucker. I be a headbanger to my very last breath. Even Jermaine Dupri think I'm so deaf. K.A. Shawn Mims. I come from a long line of Geechees. Getting Camp Low Lucinis. I transform like Spawn. Takes no time for me to get on. To the break of dawn. Word.
DMD, the Purple Heart Avenue. Blow your spot and left shrapnel. Then escaped in the Benz capsule. Harder than the NFL tackle. Back to bite the Big Apple. Southpaw, raw since I was a sophomore. Before I met Jane in the corridor. The mentor, rapper slash entrepreneur. With more action than Roger Moore. Turn your cabbage into coleslaw. With the 4-4, spray Windex on your glass drawer. Shatter it, fucking with P is hazardous. Iced out Lazarus started and manufactured this. My squad is wild like the man who moves on geographic. Smash you bastards on some crap shit. P&D, the group, the squadron is the clip. Transmit lyrical grit, time to shift course.
get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Grey Goose and a whole lot of hydro. Only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We can drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's topless. Say the titties is out. Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you wish with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I've been that. You know I click clack, where you and your men's at? Through the Smurf, through the rock baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88 back. They shoot, shoot, shoot. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters, where them dimes at? They shoot, shoot, shoot. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? Where them dimes at? This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your ass like your seat's hot. My live niggas lit up the reefer. Trunk of the car, we got the street sweeper. Don't start none, won't be none. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't wanna see no ambulances. Knock a pimp's drink down in his pimp cup. That's the way you get Timberland up. Let the music diffuse all attention. Ball up convention, free admission. Hustlers, dealers, and killers can move swift. Girls get close, you can feel where the tools kept. All my discs coming home.
A little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. I am what I want you to want, what I want you to feel, but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So let go, I'm watching you, turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here cause you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before, don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored, time won't change this damage anymore, don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. I'm a little bit insecure, a little unconfident, cause you don't understand to do what I can, but sometimes I don't make sense. I am what you never want to say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go, watching you, turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here cause you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before, don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored, time won't change this damage anymore, don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. No, hear me out now, you're gonna listen to me like it or not, right now. Hear me out now, you're gonna listen
all I needed was just one rock. Can you say that you don't give a rock? Let myself stupefied, I'm back again. All I wanted was just one rock. One tiny little innocent rock. When I feel like I'm shit out of luck, let myself stupefied, I'm back again. Why do you like playing around with my another scope on reality? I can feel it all start slipping, I think I'm breaking down. Why do you like playing around with my neuroscope on reality? I can feel it all start slipping away. See, but I don't get it. Don't you think maybe we can put it on credit? Don't you think I can take it, jump on, I don't let it. I get stupid boy, it's all the same as ain't living it, but I don't get it. Don't you think maybe we can put it on credit? Don't you think you can take it, jump on, I don't let it. I get stupid boy, I get stupid boy. All the people in the left wing, rock. And all the people in the right wing, rock. And all the people in the underground, rock. By myself, stupefied, I'm back again. All the people in the high rise, rock. And all the people in the projects, rock. And all the heads in the body, oh, rock. By myself, stupefied, I'm back again. Why do you like laying around with my neuroscope of reality? I can feel it all start slipping, I think I'm breaking down. Why do you like laying around with my neuroscope of reality? I can feel it all start slipping away. See, but I don't get it. Don't you think maybe we can put it on credit? Don't you think you can take it, jump on, I don't let it. I get stupid boy, it's all the same as ain't living it, but I don't get it. Don't you think maybe we can put it on credit? Don't you think you can take it, jump on, I don't let it. I get stupid boy, I get stupid boy.
Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. Sometimes I rhyme slower, sometimes I rhyme quick. I'm sweeter and thicker than a Chico stick. Here's an ice cream cone, honey, take a lick. Or go to Bay Plaza and catch a flick. Want my Timberland beat so I can stop ticks. Scared the list, get a whiff for this miss. Just left the yard boy, now I'm blessed. I feel good, per se, good state of mind. Drive a red Sterling and the seats recline. I love it when the late tea treats me kind. Go to town on the green and have a glass of wine. He say, she say, I heard it eat the grapevine. No static, got an automatic. Too much of anything makes you an addict. Teasing, skeezing, also pleasing. Don't ask why, I got my own reason. Smooth beat, bread, nice, slick, nick, click. Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. 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 I was on 125 in St. Nick, waiting on a cab, standing in the rain. Under my heart, 3 clouds of pain. She got the best of me. What was her destiny? Maybe I should lick her with my 9mm. My mind is in a blur, cause you could never pay me to think this would occur. Me and this girl Jane Doe was living together. We were inseparable, no one could sell. At least that's what I thought, but later I fought with a substance and almost ended up in Supreme Court. When I was on the road doing shows, getting ends, she was in my Benz getting snippy with her friends. And even when she crashed my whip, I didn't flip. My man Slick Nick said, smooth, you're starting to slip. Time went on, I started noticing weight loss. Then I had to ask her, was she riding the white horse? At first she said no. Then she said, yo, Smooth, I'm sorry, but I keep having visions of snow, I need blow. And I said, whoa, little hottie, I'm not DeLorean, Gambino, or Gotti. I don't deal coke, and furthermore, you're making me broke. I'll put you in a rehab, and I won't tell your folks. And what do you know? At 18 months, she came home, and now she's sniffing again. Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. 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 Yeah!
To know too much about me, oh no. Cause I know you take advantage of the words that I say. You're looking for a way to depress me, make me pay. You don't want me to be too close around you, cause I would see all the weak sides that you got that what you're trying to hide. You know that I would nail you if I could, not my pride. You're on the top when I am low. As soon as you're fading, I will grow. I don't like you, you don't like me. We're rocking energy, yeah, we're rocking energy, we do. It's a mind game we play. Rule the rules, major cliche. Yeah, one of us is 50, others going insane. And every time we think that possessions will remain. You're on the top when I am low. As soon as you're fading, I will grow. I don't like you, you don't like
Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Life is a test, many quest to universe. And through my research, I felt the joy and the hurt. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. The basic instructions before leaving Earth. Life is a test, many quest to universe. And through my research, I felt the joy and the hurt. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. The basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Knowledge is wisdom. This goes back when I was 12. I loved doing right, but I was trapped in hell. Had mad ideas, sad eyes and tears. Years of fears, but yo, my foes couldn't bear. I searched for the truth since my youth, and went to church since birth. But it wasn't worth the loot that I was paying, plus the praying. I didn't like staying cause of busybodies and dizzy hotties. That the preacher had souped up, the lies had cooped up, looking at loot button thighs. During the service, swallowed up the poor. And after they heard this, they wallowed on the floor. But I ignored and explored my history that was untold, and watched mysteries unfold and drop the jewel like Solomon, but never follow men. Cause if you do, your brain is more hollow than space oblivia or the abyss, with no trace of trivia left with the hiss. Does it pay to be deaf, dumb, and blind? From a slave, you was kept from the mind, and from the caves he crept from behind. And what he gave was a sect of the swine. When the Bible, it condemns the pig. I don't mean to pull your hems or flip your wigs, but we used to wear a turban, but now we in the urban. No more wearing beanies or dresses like a genie. No hocus pocus, cause I focus on the facts. I put it on the tracks and brought it through the wax. I speak on Jacob, it might take up some time, and too much knowledge, it might break up the rhyme. I did it anyway just to wake up the mind of those who kiss stones or praise on the carpet. Those who sit home and sell books by the market need to chill and get their mind revived. For years, religion did nothing but divide. The basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Life is a test, many quest to universe. And through my research, I felt the joy and the hurt. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. The basic instructions before leaving Earth. Life is a test, many quest to universe. And through my research, I felt the joy and the hurt. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. The basic instructions before leaving Earth.
I stroll through the books of Job to unfold and open Bibles instead of hoping on the Bible.
That's not gonna work.
Oh, is that He can't fly, it's too fat! Go now. Oh! Man down! Man down! I'll give you my blessing, you can try it. No way.
I'm a bird.
A naughty bird.